Education is one of many important areas to consider when you're looking for your next job or a career path. In order to qualify, perform, or even feel comfortable working in some jobs, you'll need to make sure that you have enough educational skills. This reading, locating, and math exercise, when combined with the assessments, can help you understand your capabilities better. The Career Coaching Reading, Locating, and Math, or RLM exercise, is broken into two parts. There are two videos, one for each part. The first video will help you learn about the WorkKeys Reading, Locating, and Math assessments, learn why the RLM assessments are important, and learn how to read and understand your WorkKeys scores. In the second RLM exercise video, you'll learn about how to search for good occupations that match your RLM scores, how to find out if your scores are high enough for certain jobs, and how to analyze your research results and narrow your job choices. Now let's talk about the WorkKeys assessments for reading, locating information, and math. If you haven't already taken the WorkKeys assessments, you should talk to your manager or OTE representative about how to sign up to take the WorkKeys tests. Your OTE representative can schedule you into a session that will allow you to test in 3 critical subjects that have been proven to be important to success at work. If you've not taken these 3 WorkKeys assessments, then it will be difficult for you to complete this exercise. While all 3 of the WorkKeys assessments are similar to what you might see on a school or college test, the questions in these tests directly assess your ability to understand and apply these important skills in work settings. First is the WorkKeys Reading for Information assessment. This assessment helps you understand your reading abilities against reading levels needed for different kinds of jobs in the workplace. Next is the WorkKeys Locating Information assessment. This test is least like one of your traditional school tests. It assesses your ability to find information in many different kinds of work situations, like entering information on forms, reading a gauge on a piece of machinery, or finding the proper information in a work document. And last, the WorkKeys Applied Math assessment. This assessment helps you understand your ability to perform different kinds of work-related math problems. In this assessment, you'll be asked to solve problems like calculating the square footage of an area or determining the average cost of an item purchased at different prices over time. Each of these tests is administered in an online session and will take about 35 to 40 minutes each to complete. The results of these 3 assessments can then be used to see how well prepared you are to handle the reading, math, and locating information aspects of different jobs you're exploring. Knowing this information in advance is very important to you. It'll help you decide if you already have enough education to do a specific job you're researching. It'll also help you understand if you need more education to qualify and perform an occupation that you're interested in. Then you can decide if you still want to try for that job and also where you need to go to school and how many classes you need to qualify. To complete the first part of the exercise, you'll need your WorkKeys Reading, Locating, and Math score reports. You're now ready to learn about your WorkKeys RLM scores. There are several components in your score report. The important information is your name, the name of the test, your level score, and your scale score. Your name is at the top of the report. The test name is in the middle of the report at the left. Your level score and the range of level scores is in the very middle, and your scale score and the range of scale scores is in the middle on the right. Now review your own WorkKeys reports to find your level scores and scale scores. Review the explanations of what your level scores mean for each of your reports. The narrative at the bottom will explain the types of reading materials and problems that are in your skill level. The information at the bottom of your report may also give you some ideas on ways you can increase your skills. Now more about level and scale scores on the WorkKeys assessments. Level scores on the reading and math tests range from 3 to 7. Level scores on the locating information test range from 3 to 6. Your level score is what you'll be using in this RLM exercise. The scale scores are for training purposes. If your reading, locating, or math scores are low, try looking at the scale score and compare it to the chart on scale scores. This will show you if you're close to achieving the next level score. So for instance, if the occupation you're looking at requires a level 4 in math and you received a level 3, then look at your scale score. If your scale score is 74 on math and you're only 1 point away from being able to achieve a level 4, with a little studying you should be able to take the test again and score a level 4. If your scale score was lower than 74, then you'll need to study some more. You're now ready to get prepared for the second video and the second part of your RLM exercise. Enter your work keys reading math and locating level and scale scores in the fields on the form. Your information will automatically be saved and used in part 2 of the RLM exercise. There's much more you can learn about in your work keys RLM scores, but you now have the necessary ingredients to move to part 2 of the RLM exercise.